things too. So listen, it ain't forced. Drop the kingdom emote in the chat, or you could just simply drop the crown emojis. All is accepted. Okay. I am going to bring the jury back because we are going to wrap up this case once and for all. Got a little sidetracked, but it's okay. Shit happens. Jury, come on back. All right. Yeah, I see y'all back in the request. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Now, if y'all are tapping up by mistake, let me know. I think Drop Queen had something that she wanted to add before I had to clear the boxes out because we had blacked out. All right, so Drop Queen, that was a video or something, an audio you were trying to play?
Yeah, of you being what I perceive as being threatened by the person who's been up here talking about what everybody else does on the back end and the front end. So let me play this video right quick.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Hold on one second. I don't know. Give me just a second.
Glad. Why you? Because that was something that I was trying to get up here for while y'all was talking. I didn't get to hear the case and everything. I did hear my name a couple times, which y'all think though. The only thing that I was thinking was like, don't all of us creators and shit, not all of us, 98% of us, when we be getting mad, be posting shit on the back end, be having mad day. Like, I heard that it was like trying to make like Kiana had did something different than anybody else. We all be doing that shit, y'all. Well, not all of us, but again, 98%. People like Bella's are not doing it. But the rest of us be doing that shit. Everybody bring it back in conversation to the front. Kiana not the only one.
Okay. So while she is looking for the clip, again, if you are a juror and you want to request back up, come up. But I will say this because, yeah, the case is definitely pretty much wrapped up. I think we heard all that we needed to hear when it pertains to that alone.
I got it, Bella. Here you go.
Okay. All right.
Everybody paid Bella and everybody, child. I sure did look at Bella, see what you made, Bella. Since you seem to be, I think I done seen what side you picking, and we gonna do that thing that we do, Bella. My budget was a lot more. I've been looking at everybody paid Bella and everybody, child. I sure did look at Bella, see what you made, Bella. Since you seem to be.
So what she did is showed a screenshot of what Bella made over a certain time period and threatened that, oh, since Bella is picking a certain side, we're going to do what we do. So when she called out AJ from being on your panel, this was just a few days ago that this was posted and that she said it. So she's not doing anything different than what she's accusing AJ of doing, like Bray just said. So I don't know why she's trying to have this mad day of exposing all the back end conversations. And I don't think everybody does it. I've never really, AJ threatens to do things, but I never really see AJ doxing and doing the things that she threatens to do. So, but we definitely see Kiana does it, and she does it a lot. That's what we hear because that's what she did.
Okay. Now, Drop, I'm not sure if you are aware, because again, I do my best to be fair, right? It was made clear of what I make over here because I don't know who live it was, but between HB and BK, almost every creator over here, their numbers was put up. So
HB showed it all on my live.
right. So I mean, it was already said, which again, I said I don't mind because it just backs up what I've been saying, that I do not depend on this app to fund my lifestyle because I'm one of the main people over here that make the least, although I am the most consistent. So it's not a dig to me. If anything, I hope that it increases my support more on Sunday. If anything, I hope that they saw the numbers and said, damn, maybe we need to pour into court a little bit more because she's getting the least. And
you're doing that one thing, Bella. You're doing that one thing. You're doing what you're supposed to do, though. You're doing.
If we're gonna look at it from that standpoint, from one day a week, hey, I make sure I come through, I provide the information, and I see y'all another day. So if I make the least amount from it, it's cool. I
But
don't
that
mind.
wasn't the point, though, Bella. The point that she was using it to threaten you, to expose you, because I'd never seen anybody's numbers until she put up AJ's. I've never seen that, didn't even know that that was possible to do. So a lot of us didn't know what anybody made. So
But think about it, Drop. What exposed me to say what? Yeah, Bella is the one that make the least over here as far as TikTok go.
I don't know what she gonna expose you for, but it definitely was a threat. She was threatening you to be on her side. So when she came up here with all that bullshit talking about y'all know Bella Court bring people down, she believed that it would have brought her down. That's why she threatened to expose the numbers that you made. That's all I see. She the one came up with that idea. That's all I wanted to say. It was definitely a threat that she didn't want to be in court. But I'm glad you stood on business. So I like that, Bella. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, listen, the best thing I did for myself, and I'm gonna keep saying it, was set myself free of everybody else's expectations and understand that y'all like me today and then you hate me tomorrow. And as long as I keep that reminder in the back of my mind that outside of my supporters, anything outside of my supporters, y'all don't like me for real. Y'all cool with me today, and then I say one thing that rub y'all the wrong way, and then it's fuck me tomorrow. So as long as I understand that, there's no disappointment. So with that being said, we're gonna have the people of the court make the final decision. I think we done wrap this thing up. We done heard all we needed to hear, said what we needed to say. Question that I have to pose, because that was an accusation. Was AJ being shaded to Kiana when she asked her to send in a due? Was AJ being shady to Kiana when she asked to send in a due for the first time? Red, yes. Blue, no. Was that shady? Because that is another accusation. We are almost at 400K in the likes.
Look, can I answer that personally for you up here?
Oh,
From
you
my
may.
perspective, in my opinion. Stupid ass train. So I am the king of shade, and I can see shade from a mile away, right? So I don't think if you just look at it from a normal perspective, oh, somebody asking somebody to get dues would be shade. The only shade that I would take from it was the for the first time. That part would be shade. Can you get your dues in for the first time? That part would be like, okay, I would just be like, you feel me? That's the only thing I would think. What you mean for the first time? Or however the fuck you said it, let everybody know that I motherfucker ain't never sent the do in before, face ass. That's how I would look at it. But other than that, I mean, shit, it's just asking for a $5 due. That little tiny part is what I would be like, girl, what you mean? It would make me raise an eyebrow.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right. So, one moment.
I think I could agree with you, Bray, all the way up until we're talking about the person that came over on your platform and told you that Rizzy should be throwing me lions and tigers and bears because I celebrated her birthday.
Please don't piss me off, okay? Thank you, boo.
So, kind of, sort of, not really. The point was,
No, it's
you
just that little tiny
expected,
part.
right? But my point is, it is that little tiny part until you're talking to the person who expects support of other people, but then you can't ask it of them. That's the issue.
Like shit. Gotcha. You expect other people to support motherfuckers, but you can't face ass. Completely understandable.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, final question. Just done and over. Oh, what?
Rizzy!
I ain't never seen that
AJ,
before.
please be careful. Those gifts come with stipulations, boo. Also laying in the bed naked while a bitch try to come in there and get your booty. Be careful.
I see the strings attached to that comment. Y'all see them? I see them.
Shooting star, all right, boo. She about to send your ass right to the gulag fucking around with her. Girl, get on this app tomorrow fucking around with HB. Talk about, I sent AJ a gift and now I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, bitch, chill out. Chill out. Send it back. Yeah, ho. Fucking want to pop back up out the cut, bitch. Get your ass back in that motherfucking house, girl. Go sit your ass down somewhere, get a cut water, get the fuck off of Missy Taco. Sick of you, boo. And I told them people last night, you're gonna have to lick my toe jam before I ever forgive your ugly asshole.
Okay. Done? Done. Okay. So, final question to the court. Kiana and AJ decided to part ways. Is that the best decision? Do they need to stay in their corners? Do not mend fences. Red, yes. Blue, no. They need to stay apart, leave each other alone, keep it where it is. Red, yes. Blue, no. Simple. That is it.
Absolutely, because if you're gonna start bringing stuff that was talked about on the back end on Mad Day, then y'all was never friends anyway.
Well,
Not even
Girl,
absolutely, but absolutely.
girl, for one, that one never even talked about on the back end. Kiana ass lies like a rug. That's the problem. And no, I'm good off Kiana. I've been, like I already told you, I've been saw who I was dealing with a long time ago.
all right, less than 10 seconds. It definitely looked like the majority has ruled. What is this? I'm going to send that back. I see where we're going with that.
Let her drop me, boo. The kingdom will bring me right back, girl. Don't die. I ain't no exceptions for me. Get me up out of here, boo. Hocus pocus. Have a good day. Bring me right back, kingdom.
Well, y'all heard it, Kingdom. Yes, it is going to be 50 for Braid to come back. Damn, and it has officially started back up. On that note, we are definitely going to move on. Again, being in the shoes and witnessing things like this happen, friendships come to an end, hence the case being labeled Time's Up. It's unfortunately the way that it plays out. If y'all going to go y'all separate ways, it would be nice to see people be adults about it and just move on quietly. It's nothing to be said. The friendship is not what y'all thought it was going to be, and move on. It doesn't always have to come to this. All right, some things cannot be fixed. Some things you cannot turn back to. Hence why I stand where I stand at. There's only but so much you can apologize for. Okay? So on that note, we are for sure moving on. We're going to move on to this next case right here. Vloggers, if you are here, please request. Okay, I like that, y'all. It's clockwork now. Ain't even gotta tell you. Yep, vloggers, you here. Y'all know what to do. Come on, request up. Let's get back in motion. Thank y'all for y'all patience. That case, I mean, I know a lot of people was waiting to see how it was going to play out. And just as y'all anticipated, they standing on where they at with each other. All right, yep, Breadcrumb, you here? Okay. All right. Again, make sure y'all are following the vloggers. They the one with the clips. They gonna come through every time. I'm not here. You want the mess, go to their page. Make sure you're engaging with the content. Like, comment, share. It's all free. If they have a YouTube, go over there, subscribe. It's all free. Support costs you nothing. You don't have no money? Cool. Likes is free. Let's get to the next case, shall we all? All right. This case right here, I would like to label it the antagonist. Shout out to FOE. But we know there's always some rumble in the jungle over there. It's always something going on. And unfortunately for them, this situation is a battle of the nephews. Okay? Slim and Good Yellow. It's the, yeah, Miss Nietzsche, girl. It's always something, child. So this case, Battle of the Nephews. Who was the antagonist? Let's take a listen.
Don't look at the nigga as he not an equal. And I tell y'all all the time, the nigga be fucking with me. Y'all keep trying to make me be the bigger person. And I'm not finna, not no more. Cause the more I keep trying to be the bigger person, taking one on the chin, like, all right, bro, you know, I ain't got no problem with you for real, my nigga. Like, just let that shit be where it's at. And I say that he'll get up here and say, I ain't got no problem with you either, bro. Let's just be cool. And then the next day will pass, the nigga will start picking again. And then if I told you every time that nigga...
All right, so sorry, didn't want to interrupt, but I did get a CA from Kia. It says, great live, Bella, so proud of you, queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. One moment. All right. So yeah, thank y'all so much for supporting the live. Again, if y'all just want to send a CA just because, link, excuse me, CA is in the bio. Thank y'all. But this case, Slim versus Good Yellow, just to give y'all a little bit of context, because it looked like we're here in Slim side. Respectfully, Slim and Good Yellow, they've been at it for quite some time. Nothing was going on. Good Yellow, he was getting ready to face the consequences of his actions from when he was up at that real courtroom and told them people that his auntie is a TikTok judge. Okay, so FOE was about to prepare for sentencing, and he did not want Slim to partake in the sentencing. Shout out to the FOE. Drop the yellow hearts in the chat. If you have a heart need, make sure y'all drop the emo. Okay. Hey, Miss Nietzsche, I'm just calling. Hi, happened. So he was about to get sentenced, but he didn't want Slim to have no say so in it. So respectfully, he paid the money to drop. But when when Slim was dropped, Good Yellow was the one who did it. Typically, when someone is paid to drop, Nietzsche, she controls that. He took away her option to drop him, and that's where the problem came in at. Oh, thank you so much for the CA. So listen, I'm getting CAs back to back just because. I promise y'all it is supported over here. If you just want to send just because CAs, thank you. I appreciate it all. Thank you. And if y'all don't want your name called out, let me know. I do respect privacy as well. Hey, Gemini Queen. So, with that being said, Slim gets dropped. We find out that Good Yellow is the one who dropped him. And then Slim, he's saying, see, I'm glad y'all seeing that he did that because I've been telling y'all that he's been antagonizing me for quite some time. Oh, y'all is dropping. Y'all are flooding the chat with FOE. I ain't gonna lie. I love to see it. Yes, AJ. Shout out to the preset. Thank you. Great ideas. So Slim, he's like, listen, I've been telling y'all all along. He's been antagonizing me. And now y'all get to see it because I didn't do shit to him. But yeah, he dropped me for what? So now we're hearing Slim response after he got dropped and was brought back and found out that he was the one who dropped him.
Don't look at the nigga as he not an equal. And I tell y'all all the time, the nigga be fucking with me. Y'all keep trying to make me be the bigger person.
Thank you,
and I'm not fit to.
I like you too.
Not no more. Because the more I keep trying to be the bigger person, taking one on the 10, like, all right, bro, you know, I ain't got no problem with you for real, my nigga. Like, just let that shit be where it's at. And I say that he'll get up here and say, I ain't got no problem with you either, bro. Let's just be cool. And then the next day will pass, the nigga will start picking again.
All right, I see what y'all are doing down there. So if y'all are down there repping y'all platforms, it's looking like it's a battle of the platforms and the audience. Rep your platforms respectfully. May the best platform win at this point. Let's go.
And then if I told you every time that nigga pick, I look like a crybaby ass nigga. Cause he do it that consistent.
Yeah. I'll say something real quick.
Well, let me say something to the people. Jasmine, y'all. I know y'all would love to see me chastise Good Yellow. Hear me out. I got a son sitting in jail, right? I want everybody to fucking hear me. Respectfully. I have my own children. Okay? I have a son sitting in jail right
Thank
now.
you. I appreciate that.
I can't even tell him what the fuck to do. So I really think that these relationships on this internet get twisted. It is not my responsibility to make anybody do shit.
All right, so when I do open up the panel to the jury, Braid, respectfully, the kingdom is here. They paid for you to come back, baby. So when I open the panel back up for the jurors, you are welcome back.
Kids out here. I love Good Yellow. I picked him up, and that's my internet nephew. But for you all,
Hey,
anybody
Wyberry.
to think that it's my responsibility to chastise this motherfucking grown man, you're wrong. I can't even chastise my own kids that's fucking 31 years old. So I'm sorry that I gotta clock in like that, but it's not my responsibility. Nobody's gonna put it on me. I'm not wearing.
All right, y'all getting something started. So I just got a $5 CA. It says for J-Rut dues. Okay, y'all. If y'all want to get your dues in over here too, it is more than welcome. Go ahead and send them in. Thank you, baby.
If I got a grown kid out here ain't listening,
Oh, shit,
what the
Kingdom
fuck
here.
make y'all think Good Yellow gonna listen? Like, these kids have to bump heads, do whatever. I'm not spending my life telling grown-ups what to do every day.
Dudes
I'm doing
everywhere.
it. I don't care who like it, but I'm not gonna go through here with a crayon book and Crayolas for nobody. Sorry.
And I respect that too. With
I'm sorry.
I can respect that,
Y'all
but
better
please
get
stop
out the
telling me.
fuck y'all live.
I respect that with this. Don't tell me nothing about how I say shit when I say shit when a nigga fucking with me. That's all I ask. Cause I'm gonna go to hell.
All I ask you is don't go to the grave with it on my platform.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I know what hurt the nigga feelings. I'm gonna go there every time.
Hey, can I say something?
Ain't nobody else gonna say shit. Ain't nobody gonna fight for me. I'm gonna fight for me.
Let me say this real quick, Slim. And this is, I've already talked to you. The shit's all Gucci when it's on TikTok, but I said it to her. I know how Slim is off the app in real life. It is a different conversation that's going to be had when it is when you see a person on site. And that's why I kept trying to say it before. Sometimes when a person says leave them alone, it means leave me the fuck alone, period. In life, on TikTok, and I know how Slim is off the app in real life. It is a different conversation that's going to be had when it is when you see a person on site. And that's why I kept trying to say it before. Sometimes when a person says leave them alone, it means leave me the fuck alone, period. In life, on TikTok and everything, because when it's gone to that point to where it's no coming back, and I'm like at that point, it is up and it's stuck. And when it's on, it is on. So sometimes the shit sounds for play on TikTok, but when it is off the app and you run into another person, then that's a whole nother conversation that needs to be had and will be dealt with and deal with it at some point. I'm just saying in general.
All I be telling, hey, look, this shit could be as peaceful as fucking possible. Leave me alone, bro. That's all your feelings. You getting your feelings if I speak on some shit about you, nigga. I don't speak about shit about you, nigga. I'm grown. You ain't that important. I ain't gonna make. I can skip the joke, whatever joke I got, if it's about you in the moment while you on trial or whatever the fuck. I skip everything about you. So nigga, that do the same with me or whatever the fuck. I skip everything about you. So nigga, that do the same with me, nigga, we'll be able to cordially exist in this platform and in this space. But keep playing, nigga. You gonna find out the hard way like this. And you going to places where I can get to easy.
Okay.
I ain't got you one right here.
Thank you.
Listen, I ain't scared not a damn thing that walked this way. So
don't be scared, be smart, nigga.
I didn't cut you off. Shut up. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Bitch. Like I said, you disrespected me, and that's all it is, nigga. There's none of that shit, no cordial. Don't nobody say shit to me. When I say shit, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this whole ass nigga, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say to him. Period, nigga. Don't speak on me no more. Don't speak on my mama no more. There she is. Nigga, fuck your mama. Cause your bitch ass gonna be right there with her. You hoe ass nigga.
Oh, you think that tough talking really means something?
I go around tough talking.
I'm moving to Texas, and I don't gotta go to it again. Oh my God.
About what you do, nigga, but these niggas didn't have the same energy when you was coming
Real quick, it says, love your show, enjoy your day. Thank you so much for getting your dues in.
Me and saying shit about me.
Nigga, I ain't never said nothing about your bitch ass.
Yes, you had with your whole ass, nigga. You had long conversations about me on this panel, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? They sit up here and listen to you drag me for hours, nigga. What the fuck do you mean, nigga?
Anybody else recall this event other than Good Yellow?
Nitra, can you please mute that?
Anybody else would call me dragging this nigga for hours? Anybody else would call this event?
Set up on this panel for hours when there was conversations about me, nigga, in court on anything about me you set up here and talked about me on, nigga. And I ain't never ever said nothing to your bitch ass back to you or went on along with it, nothing, nigga. I just kept on moving, nigga. But now that I pay to drop you, it's a big ass fucking deal. Man, whoop de fucking do, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Pull up your backup page, I guess. So I'm gonna drop so you can pull it up so it won't affect this page, I guess. Okay.
All I'm gonna tell you,
Change your backdrop. She said change your backdrop. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Change your backdrop. I guess because of why.
I'm not gonna say shit to this nigga. I'm not gonna mention this nigga. I'm gonna stay out of his way.
Because the Coca-Cola bottles in your backdrop is being flagged. I gotta smoke a violation. So let me say this, good yellow. When has Slim sat over here with us and talk bad about you?
Stop tapping. Don't even do that, bro. You know Slim has sat over here.
I'm asking good yellow.
Slim has sat over here during court hearings that I shouldn't even had a hearing about, and said shit about me in the comments section. And said shit about me. Let's not be oblivious to the facts, bro.
Good yellow, please. Nephew, please. All that screaming and hollering not gonna get us nowhere. I'm trying to have a grown-up conversation. You're talking about entertainment. I'm talking about when has Slim sat over here and said and talked about you.
Just the other fucking day, Slim was over here dragging my mom.
Yellow. I'm sorry, nephew. Somebody paid to drop you.
Thank you.
And that's just the way the ball bounced. I know I'm probably finna get in trouble, but they just paid to drop you. It came across the screen. So, excuse me, let me say this. I'm sorry, nephew. Somebody paid to drop you. And that's just the way the ball bounced. I know I'm probably finna get in trouble, but they just paid to drop you. It came across the screen. So, excuse me, let me say this. We cannot talk about the court cases. When we do in the court case and people have a problem, like they're giving an opinion. You're upset about some Drew Hills. It started with Drew Hills. It started from Drew Hills, entertainment. Everybody take a deep breath, and everybody has a right to have a strong opinion in here. But to blame and point fingers, we're not doing that tonight at Nitra. I cannot let you back up unless you pay the cost. Good yellow. Those are the rules over here. If we're going to go by the rules and speak of the rules, let's speak of them.
And that's disrespectful to do that in somebody else's space. It's somebody else's space. It's just like, y'all not gonna get along. Y'all never gonna like each other. It's up in this stuff. Why can't y'all just coexist and be respectful of y'all aunt's space? Y'all both love her. Y'all both say she your TT. Y'all both fight for her. Just be respectful in her space. It's people that come over here that I don't like. I don't say one word.
To answer the question, yes. Cisco, Drew Hill, yes. The Drew Hills is when they did the what is the name of the song? Tell Me What You Want? Is that the name of the song? But when they be jumping up and down, tell me what you want. And they be, tell me. Okay, so, all right. Yeah, that. Yeah, so Slim, he was just being funny. It was like, we want you to do about 50 Drew Hills. You know what I mean? We gonna need you to jump up and down in this motherfucker. Rather than 50 push-ups, you know what I mean? Hit the, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, hell no, I feel like you're doing a little too much. But let's keep listening.
Right back.
That person. So just be respectful in her space because you know she's not gonna choose either one.
Poetic. I need y'all to stop with the y'all. Listen,
I understand most of their feelings, but I'm not fixing to choose.
It's not that. It's not.
He's ready to come back, but I'm not fixing to choose. And good yellow, you're talking about the Drew Hills.
I don't feel like you said
No, Drew Hills is not where it started.
You and Slim, like.
That is not where it started. That's where I felt like that he was using the court to publicly embarrass me. That's what I felt.
Let's stop right there. So I'm gonna ask y'all as the audience. I do like karaoke. That is an actual thing. I just went to trivia night like a month ago, and that was fun. But I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like the They wouldn't be considered Owens because they palm colored. But I feel like those older people were cheating because they knew more of our generational songs. They got every fucking song right, and they was pushing 70. I said, oh hell no, y'all was using Shazam. I'm not trying to hear shit. So yeah, karaoke is a good genre. Nonetheless, focus, Bella. The question that I'm asking to y'all, before the whole Drew Hill situation happened, did y'all see Slim and Good Yellow getting into it? Because before that, was there something else before that? Or maybe I'm missing it. And Bray, you were brought back, but we still getting through the clip. Yeah, you was brought back. So it was something else. So no? Yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me just ask the audience. Did something happen before Slim asked Good Yellow to do the Drew Hills? Did they have beef before that? Red, yes. Blue, no. Well, what the fuck? Where was... Oh, okay. Let me shut the fuck... Child, okay, so this is one of many cases where I'm get to learn something new with y'all for the first time, because I didn't know they had beef before that. And if anybody can give details, I would gladly appreciate it. Because for what? Damn, it's a lot of people saying, yeah, they had beef. So, for what? Like, do anybody have the cause? What was the reason? Oh, the Shaded situation. That was before the Drew Hills? Was the Shaded situation and Shaded, we good? They saying that was the reason. So we ain't gonna make it about her. Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a good John. Nonetheless, oh shit, so it was about her. So Slim okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Slim must have told him he was wrong for how he handled Shaded, and he had a problem with him ever since. Was that the reason? Hey, Jazzy. Before Shaded, all right. Child, listen, at this point, look here. All right, that's what we gonna do right about now, because it's looking like we missing some details that clearly I'm not gonna get in the clip. All right, we're gonna open up the jury right now. Yeah, so jurors, come on up. Yep. Come on, request, because I'm getting some information I didn't even know existed. Ciao.
Wait, damn, girl, they done dropped me on my name.
Listen, right? Listen, look at here.
Now, Your Honor, respectfully, you know the precinct always recapping. And they definitely been at it for a long time. Since like damn near day one, they been at it.
For what?
Everything.
Oh, Nitra
Anything.
just commented. Nitra just said it was nitpicks before then. To
Everything.
She said you called Slim a snake.
Yeah, we'll be listening to the recap, and all of a sudden they at it. They just always at it.
So they always been at it. It was just subtle nitpicking.
Thank you, JJ.
It's been a competition to see who, even with him changing his name to Favorite Yellow, Favorite Nephew, I feel like that was a shot. You feel me? Competing, you feel me, with Slim. Yeah, he changed his name to Favorite Nephew, like on some, you feel me? He's the favorite nephew, number one. They fighting for Nitra's number one spot.
Child, I know you lying to me, Nitra.
Oh no, because I think that's an internal fight that Good Yellow got going on. Cause it's no way that Slim could compete with what Good Yellow and Nitra got. Good Yellow know where the body's buried. So if Good Yellow even allows Slim to creep in his brain like that, he's the fool.
Bella, can I hurry up and say something? For a second, because I know they're gonna drop me, Brady. Let me hurry up and say this. Listen, I was at the courthouse with the backsliders and the Drew Hills, and Good Yellow hit me in the head with a rock. Detroit let him get off. But by the way, Bella, you look nice. Everybody in the pound, and they treating me real bad down here, Bella. But I'm just saying, hey, Poetic, can you tell me something about Geritol? That's all I'm saying. But go ahead, throw me out. And Kitten Caboodles, bring me back. I only got one member, but it's okay. Kitten, if you in here, bring me back.
Throw me out,
Jury. Throw me out.
Not the real bodies, Nitra. The
throw me out, mods.
Hypothetical bodies. You know, he part of management. You know, we don't want him mad. Is all I was saying. Not the real bodies. Damn.
Oh, sure. Okay. So, okay. Oh, Miss Nitri. Oh, let me mute.
My
FO, we
God.
hear y'all.
My God. Good morning, everybody.
H.
Good morning. This the day we all gonna get along. They gonna see it in 4K.
Yes.
Okay, clock in. Listen, let me say this, Bella. You look cute. Shout out to the husband, making sure we get some lunch while we working. Okay. I do want to say this. Just being the auntie, I do believe that Slim and Good Yellow have been nitpicking with one another for quite some time. I'm with Pocahontas. There has been, I think they've been picking with each other. I think that they both do the same thing, and one wants to say that they don't. They both pick with each other. They both antagonize. And so now we have made it to this point. So I do have to agree with Braden, AJ on this. That it's been a nitpick situation until it's blown up. I think that Good Yellow did call Slim a snake. He said that he had heard that Slim was snaking him on some of the conversations. And I believe that ever since Slim heard Good Yellow call him a snake, that they've been going back and forth. So it was way before the Drew Hills, but it wasn't as, you couldn't tell it wasn't out here like that. The Drew Hills, because Good Yellow, I love you, nephew, if you're listening. Rawr. I could not understand why Good Yellow was so upset about doing Drew Hills. When Slim came up with the punishment, it's all entertaining. And Slim comes up with the punishment for Good Yellow to do the Drew Hills. And Good Yellow just refused to do the Drew Hills. So when everybody was trying to figure out Good Yellow, it's just Drew Hills. Why won't you do it? Why won't you just, it's a game like we're doing court. Good Yellow's words were, I'm not doing shit for a nigga that has spoke on me. So it had to be before the Drew Hills that Good Yellow had a problem with Slim. So if I had to pick today with who had a problem with who first, I'm going to have to say it was Good Yellow, and not taking sides, but being truthful, because Slim didn't know it was an issue with him until Good Yellow said that. He said, I'm not doing nothing for a nigga that spoke on my name. I'm not doing nothing. So I will have to say today, being fair, that the problem was before the Drew Hills. And I'm back downstairs.
Oh, wait, Nitra, before you go, I wanted to say this to you. Hold on, Shigo, please wait. Let me
I said after you, nigga, down.
because I want before Nitra was about to drop, and I wanted to say this to Nitra, unbiasedly, because you know I don't like neither one of them niggas. But girl, it's still a little drip drop of FOE in me. Like, it's still a little drip drop of Mafia, girl. So I just got to say this unbiasedly from my perspective. I feel like Good Yellow might not be as smart as Slim and might not be as manipulative as Slim, but his loyalty outweighs Slim's 10 times. From my perspective, Slim does not like you. He does not like FOE. And I say that respectfully. From my perspective, Slim always want to be clocked in. So I'm going to just clock in on him just a little bit. And I don't even like Good Yellow, respectfully. Slim will go and talk shit about y'all, dog y'all the fuck out, and then come back in FOE and play in y'all face. Like, I feel like a lot of people in FOE don't even like Slim, but they just not going to say it because they fuck with you. But when it comes to loyalty, Good Yellow would never play with you the way Slim play with you. Good Yellow would never go to another live and call y'all demons and do all of that shit. Slim do not like y'all. Slim, to me, is going to be the only downfall of FOE because y'all keep letting the nigga back in there to play in y'all face. He could get mad today in a minute after I say this and then go dog y'all the fuck out, then come back over there to your live and try to act like he's still nephew, is still nephew that. And that's unbiasedly. I don't even fuck with Good Yellow, but his loyalty outweighs Slim's on any day. Never heard him say nothing bad about you.
Right. Now, I will say this, Slim. I have to say Good Yellow has never, ever disrespected me, nor has he went away from the platform and said anything about his auntie Nitra. So I do have to agree somewhat to what Bray said, that when it comes down to being mad and going off and having a hissy fit, that you have proven that you do have fits on us and come back. So, I mean, but that's true. Good Yellow has never disrespected me, nor has he gotten upset and went off and had a tantrum. I'm back downstairs with the Cumming cousins. I'm going to...
Hold on, before you go, I want to hear something.
Teacher, can I ask a question? I swear I asked after Bray, and my question's always quick. The only thing I want to know is, as a host, did you ever feel like Slim and Good Yellow was competing for your attention from your perspective?
That's was my question. Good job, Shigo.
That's all I want to know.
Honestly, I don't think that Slim nor Good Yellow is competing for competition. I think Good Yellow don't like Slim, and that's just what that is. Good Yellow has talked to me on the back end about Slim. He just don't like him. He thinks Slim disrespected his mom, and when he took it to the grave, it's just no coming back from it. But as far as competition, no. If anybody was going to compete and there's no competition, it wouldn't be Slim. It would have been Duffy or somebody like that. So no, they don't compete. So I just used him as a I said if there was going to be a competition, it would be the ones that were closer to me first. It would be Duffy, it would be Good Yellow, it would be some of them. It wouldn't be Slim because Slim came later.
So can I ask you a question? So who will win between Duffy and Good Yellow?
Neither one of them. I love both of them. I'm just using it as an example. I don't want people to misunderstand. What I'm saying is I was closer to Good Yellow and Duffy before Slim came. So if there was ever going to be a competition, I don't think that Slim could slide in for anybody to compete with him because Slim comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? So if it was ever going to be a competition with the men, it would be the men that stay around and be there consistently. And Slim has not been consistent until here recently. But yeah, ain't nobody fucking with Duffy or Good Yellow, you know, and I like Slim, but I'm just being truthful.
Ms. Nitra, I just also want to throw this in there just real quick in the ring. I encourage y'all over in the court caught Juke Junk over there to go ahead and replay that live from the U Daddies. Because actually, if you listen to what Slim was saying when he was giving down that punishment, he was the prosecutor on that case. And he was telling how he really felt about Good Yellow. So if we gonna use the U Daddy situation to be Good Yellow's first time you saying he started it, then really that would mean Slim did. Because as the prosecutor, Slim told Good Yellow and all of FOE and the rest of us how he felt about Good Yellow.
Do you have that clip, AJ? Because you know what? We have a lot going on over there. So that would be something too.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably on these TikTok streets, but
don't lie to her. You know we got every live of Nitra's on file, boo. We'll have it sent over.
Yeah,
We'll have it sent, girl.
Slim really dogged Good Yellow and made sure he lost, and then assigned him the because we learned about the U Daddies that day, remember, and assigned him to Drew Hills. He was being funny, like he really was making fun and making a mockery out of Good Yellow. And I get that it's supposed to be all for entertainment, but when it's somebody that you know clearly from what they saying don't even fucking like you, it's hard for you to be the person that's laughing when the joke on you, and me and you both understand that.
So do you think that the day of punishment that Slim used that, him being an attorney, to dig at Good Yellow?
Absolutely, and I don't even like Piece of Yellow, and I was hoping he did do the Drew Hills, and hoping you made him stand on having to do them. But the truth is, he was digging.
Yeah. Well, I want to say this before anybody spin it, because they all know how this goes. Duffy has been hanging with me since day one. When I had all white moderators, Duffy has been hanging. Me and Duffy have never had a knockdown drag out at all, never, and he respects me. If I say something to Duffy, if he don't agree, he'll never do it on this side of the platform. And I have to say that about Good Yellow as well, except for the other night. Good Yellow was a little upset that Auntie didn't keep Slim off the platform. So at the end of the day, I hope these two men get it together. I'm here to see how this court case pans out, and I do believe that this Bella gonna be a good one. I don't think it'll be a hung jury today, but I will say this. If you don't like Slim, is it safe to be on the juror when it's time to do the voting? Because if you don't like him, are you going to be able to be as honest?
Slim guilty as fuck and Yellow guilty too, boo. And my boo, girl. Bella, you can drop me when it's time to vote, because both them niggas.
Like, not today. Neither one.
Girl, drop me and AJ up out this bitch, because Good Yellow will be doing you daddies and Slim will be doing Drew Hills fucking with me, boo.
I'm trying to tell you, they both will be doing some you daddies.
Don't drop me, no, I'm staying. It wasn't just one punishment, and in the larger scheme of things, just being honest, Slim, you saying that he dropping you, originally you came up with the original punishment by throwing you daddies in there. Because that is kind of a pick.
You daddy.
Slim told us that the penitentiary that they used to have a punishment called you daddies. If you would mess up or something, you would have to be in jail and call somebody you daddy. Like, who the finest nigga on the yard? And you would have to say, you daddy. That's what Slim taught us.
Yeah, and Slim said,
Slim said he had to do a lot of you daddies back in his penitentiary days.
You daddy.
He the one that told us about it.
It used to be a bit that they would make all kind of funny wild ass bits.
Slim, was you playing? Was that a joke or you?
He was dead ass.
Nah, I never had that. Know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, I used.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
I said that send the clip. I said that's the games that niggas would play. We would bet Beyonce's, you daddies, bald heads. Yeah, like that's the shit that we would bet. I never took the you daddy because I'm not finna be out here letting you say some wild shit and I gotta say you daddy. I never made them bets.
Yeah, that's my type of games, bitch.
Or motherfucking the Beyonce's. So I'm just telling you, as a collective, those are when I say we, this is the population of prison. Everybody didn't play the you daddy shit, just like I didn't play the you
the other
daddy
day
shit.
when they was fussing on your platform, Slim said something to Good Yellow along the lines of, yeah, and cause you fuck men or sleep with dudes or some shit.
He cussed Miss Perry out and said he didn't say that, but Slim said
No, I said it that day. She said the reason I said I didn't like him was because of that, and that's not true.
It was in there.
Slim, some people in the audience wants to know what's a Beyonce.
However,
you know the single ladies dance where she put her hands on the wall and shook her ass. Niggas
part of it is that they both are standing at the separate ends of the same closet. Both Slim and Good Yellow are standing at separate ends of the same closet. And Peach did say one day on one of y'all platforms that they be feeling like they can't be themselves. I think Good Yellow is held to the standard of being like a top, but it's because he not admitting that he's a bottom that y'all treat him and think that he's supposed to behave like a top. Like he not gonna act like Coach because he not like Coach. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, AJ. I don't know who on top, who on bottom. I try to stay out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing.
Wrong answer, Nietzsche. Wrong answer.
Well, I'm just saying.
Definitely wrong answer.
Take it.
Well, let me say, because see, I know it's gonna be spent, but what I'm saying is, whatever he's doing in his sexual world, I don't know. We don't talk about his relationship, whether it's with a female or a male. I don't have nothing to do with that. So that's just something that they have to be able to be comfortable with in their own world. Like, I feel like anybody that's living that life, you have to be comfortable, and being ashamed of it doesn't mean you're comfortable. So that's his life and he knows if he's living it. So I'm just saying, I don't know what they're doing in the closet. I don't know. Auntie, please let me get down. I'm gonna fuck up today.
Hold on. That's not what I'm saying. I think what I'm saying is
I better get down. I'm misunderstanding.
Okay, no, this is what I'm saying. With Peach, I think sometimes you don't get on the stuff that Peach say and do, like the way he treated Terica that day, because of who Peach is and how outspoken he is, and you know him to be. And I think that if Good Yellow lived in his truth and felt comfortable, because I heard Peach say that there are people over there who don't feel comfortable in their truth because they feel like they're gonna be judged. If he was to do that, then you would be more likely to handle him like Peach and just kind of overlook his outspoken nature. But he's expected to be more like, tougher.
That's on him, though. That's a personal thing.
Duffy and
Kevin. I really feel like
I think that's personal, ain't it, y'all? Because I think that's personal. I think I would be stretching and saying, that's personal. I can't even comment really on that, AJ. But I will say this, AJ. I saw y'all play back yesterday, me and Curtis, while y'all was listening to the Coke case. Thank y'all. And if Susu's listening, thank you, Susu.
Oh, girl,
we trying to stop all this war, boo. We trying to stop all this war.
Holla something other good. We're going to watch it again. That thing, no, it was funny to me. We cried up there. Did you see it, Judge Bella?
No, ma'am. I did not.
Judge Trendsetter went back to the old school Trendsetter and ate Kev up something nasty.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. So hopefully we can all start moving in a better light to give our supporters something more than a bunch of bullshit. So this does feel a little normal. You hear me? A little normal.
to be up here and not cussing and doing all this stuff.
Hey, Neach, you're welcome.
Thank you, Susie, and congratulations on you having your baby. Congratulations, Susie.
Thanks, Bill.
It's amazing. I love
Yeah. You know what it is, Sunday, and God, it's still raining. So, but I am going to go downstairs. Thank y'all for the gifts and the love. I'm going to be here supporting and tapping Bella court cases. I love the stern Bella. I love it, Bella. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Shout out to FOE. The Susandras is here, y'all. Drop the globes.
Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck?
So we got the Susandras here. Drop the globes, or you could grab your heart meat and drop the emo in the chat for Susu's World. Good day, Susandra.
Bella, I'm just here for a little, I'm just going to hang, probably be a juror, listen to the court case. Thank y'all for the gifts.
This is a funny ass jury. In real life, I know we wouldn't get through a court case, but this is funny, girl. I ain't gonna lie. We all got a lot to say. We all funny as fuck, but this is a good jury, girl.
Bella, I'm gonna drop and let them get a box for a juror. But Slim, I'm gonna say this to you because I've been seeing your move for the past week, nigga. You are very, very sly. You have been doing very good this week on proving that you're just responding. I've been watching you, ho, and I know you. You're very manipulative. You're very good at it. You're very smart. You've been going around trying to make motherfuckers start with you, so bitch, that when you get to them, ho, you got a reason for it. So I've been seeing that. The only reason that you won this with Good Yellow is because the nigga's stupid. If that hoe had any bit of brain, bitch, he would have got you. He would have got you up out of there. So you did your big one, ho. I don't know what you trying to do, bitch. I don't know if you trying to take FOE down or what, but it's good to me to watch, and I still don't motherfucking like you, ho. That's it. Bella, get somebody else up.
Wait, Bradley, before you go, I want to ask a question. When you say the only reason Good Yellow lost to Slim this time, in what way?
Slim got Good Yellow up out of there. Slim hurt Good Yellow feeling so bad because he literally triangulated Nitra. Nitra damn near, I wouldn't say picked Slim over Good Yellow, but Nitra more so listened to Slim more than she listened to Good Yellow. Good Yellow thought his little nephew shit was going to work, and his brain wasn't working. Slim literally played that nigga and was like, if you leave me alone, I'm going to leave you alone. And Good Yellow response was, nah, fuck all that. I'm not working out there with nobody. After you stop talking. You blew it right there, Good Yellow.
But out of that, how when him and Nitra got into it?
Right, and plus...
Good Yellow done deactivated his account. The bitch ain't got no motherfucking TikTok no more. That hoe lost.
Really, Good Yellow apologized, and then all of the family, Nitra really didn't even say nothing, but both of y'all stopped. All of the family came up and went to telling Good Yellow how they felt. So... I mean, I don't know if it was really, I agree with the fact that he lost in the manner of he ran and let Slim trick him out his spot, but it really wasn't Nitra choosing Slim. The FOE people came up and was like, yeah, Good Yellow, because you antagonized this.
All right, so speaking of speaking, Slim, he is here. We're going to allow him the opportunity to be heard. Good day, Slim. Welcome.
How you doing, Bella? I just got a question. So if I was trying to compete with somebody for Nitra's attention or like the favorite nephew spot, like, can anybody tell me what the privileges are? Like, what's the benefits of that? Like, because they make it seem like it's this really good spot to have. Like, what would be the benefits of that?
Making other people leave the platform, and so you have your spot on the platform.
And also, a lot of your main point was the fact that he kept dropping you. And if you were able to have the spot equal as him, then he wouldn't be able to do that. That's the only reason why I brought that up.
I think
the only reason.
I think my answer is that you'll have to say
Listen, y'all, don't jump.
That's too much, y'all. No, I'm not jumping here, Bella. We got to clock that shade. Now, that's the shit I'm talking about, Slim. That's how I know you don't like FOE. That was some shady ass shit. What you mean, what's the benefits? You shady. You don't like that lady. I had to come back up
yes,
here.
He do. He like Miss Nitra.
I mean, he wasn't questioning the benefits when he was making songs.
I got paid for those songs.
So that's the benefits then. So that's the benefits. You got money.
I could sell my song to Miss Nitra without having to be her favorite fucking nephew. If she liked the song, she gonna buy the song.
Slim, come on.
You got nothing to do with my daughter do hair, but I pay my daughter for doing my hair.
Slim, you gotta realize that you was discontinued on TikTok until Miss Nitra let you back in because of the stuff you did to the women on TikTok.
That's cap. I was not discontinued. I still was popping up. I was going to Tea Time panel. I was going any and everywhere.
Your
Ray King
Therefore,
done talked about me and Miss Nietzsche mama.
Slim,
Like, we all done did something wrong, y'all.
Slim, people wasn't messing with you. Come on now. Keep it
I was
100.
still jumping on people panels when that happened. Only thing that happened was I left. I didn't like what the fuck I was doing, so I stepped the fuck back. I didn't even push my own live button, and I really do honestly believe if I would have stayed on the internet and not taken such a long ass break, nothing would have changed. I stayed away for too long.
Can I ask you a logical question? If it's not about competition, then why ask the question of when he do it, it's not a problem, but when I do it, it's a problem?
Because the thing
That's
is,
comparing yourself right there to somebody else.
no, the thing is, if you gonna keep on yowling, and I ain't fucking with nobody, what the fuck am I supposed like? I'm not fucking with you. Know what I'm saying? But every time it's something that happened, and I'm telling you, hey, look, this nigga he keep picking, and you like, shit, oh, y'all let him pick. Well, fuck it, I'm going to fucking hell. Don't tell me shit by going to hell then.
Hey, Slim telling the truth, y'all.
Slim,
I love both of them. I love both of them, AJ, but I
you
swear
have
to Yellow
picked
was
too,
picky.
Slim. We've heard you. You've picked too. He
I
didn't
feel
pick
you.
by himself.
You think that you heard him in the comments?
Slim, what I'm saying to you is he did not pick by himself.
Did you hear him in the comments? See,
What does
this
that
the thing. Because he could be picking, he starts picking in the comments.
I love both of them. I love both of them,
So
y'all.
Scooter, but Miss
Ma'am?
Nietzsche is asking you to get down.
Damn, I always have to leave.
You got that scratchy ass, loud ass voice, and you keep coming up here hollering.
Please.
Ray King, fuck you. You know I don't fuck with you.
I
You talking
know,
about my
fuck
mama.
you
I don't
too,
give a
fool.
fuck. And you talking about Miss Nietzsche mama.
Oh
I
my,
don't
see,
play
that's
that
why she
fake
said get down for
Straight
shit
up.
like that. We
But I never forgive you. You said me and Miss Nietzsche mama can go to here and clap hands with the devil. I remember what you said,
See,
bro.
you messy.
But
That's
you
why
won't
she
say it in my son's face. Yes, you did.
You
now pull that
messy.
shit up. Pull that up. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
I'm
Miss
sorry.
Bella, I get out, Miss Bella. But I must say, damn girl, you look cute. You better go and pull that model talent. And guess what? I had a nice time at my grandbaby's baby shower yesterday. My daughter, Dominique. Shouts out Dominique for the new grandbaby coming in December. See y'all.
All right, y'all. Listen, FOE, they gonna snap every time.
Yeah, and then going back to what I said that day of the court case, it was in reference to something that had already happened. I said that, you know what I'm saying, Miss Nietzsche always let him off the hook whenever it's him doing something. She goes very, very lightly, like gives him a pop on the wrist, and the nigga don't never learn his lesson. That's what I said in the courtroom. I said he don't stand on business about shit. He really does sit there and like, I didn't watch. Matter of fact, the day that Miss Nietzsche and Mad Cow settled their differences, he was up there talking about fuck Mad Cow, fuck her. Miss Nietzsche said, I actually like Mad Cow. She is all right, and I'm glad we could put our differences aside. And he didn't, right there in the moment, he was like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. She is cool. What the fuck, bro? If it was fuck her just 2 minutes ago, keep it like that. They could make up, and you don't have to be on that same type of time. Like, I just don't like niggas like that.
Nature controls the way that he feels about people, and if he feels
He don't have no backbone. That's all I'm
if
saying.
she says to leave it alone, that he does, because that's the example you just made.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
is that what you're asking of her?
Yep.
And Susan.
Yeah, that's why I said, that's why I asked her to, you know what I'm saying, leave him alone. Tell him to leave me alone.
I'm gonna be honest, and maybe Bella could take a vote. Bella, y'all, that's no different than any of them. She gives all of her favorites the pass. Literally, all of y'all that sit on the panels, she let y'all get away with so much shit. Y'all run down and drag each other on so many different occasions, and she let y'all slide. You included, Slim. She let you slide. And all of y'all opinions float like the wind with whatever Nietzsche thinks and feels. All of y'all. The whole lot of it.
That's Cap. I'm the main nigga that go against her when she wrong. When I feel like she wrong, I go against her. I'm the main nigga that go against the grain. That's why people like to say, oh, he trying to tell FOE down. No, I just stand on what the fuck I feel. I don't care how much I like you. If I feel like you was wrong in this moment, I'm going to say, hey, you was wrong. I don't agree with that. So how the fuck would I?
Are
How
you
the
jealous of, are you jealous of him? Are you
jealous
of
for
Big
what?
Bella?
What is there to be jealous of?
It sounds like you are. Sounds like you might be of his relationship.
I need to know, what am I being jealous of though? That's what y'all.
I don't think
the closeness. What do
competition with you?
What do
competition with you? You're not in competition with him. That's my opinion.
what's the only, know what I'm saying? Like what benefit would I have to be jealous? Like, you got, in order for you to be jealous, it got to be something for me to like size up and be like, oh yeah, I want that.
Okay, so I have a question then, Slim. Do you feel that Nitra also allows you to have strong opinions and she listens to you?
Yeah.
On the panel, and do you believe that you and her have a closeness to where she might choose you over someone else in a situation?
Yeah, sometimes I know she could be biased towards me. Yeah, I can honestly agree.
So is it fair to say that, you know, maybe she rides with you in some situations when it comes to Good Yellow? Maybe she rides with him in certain situations?
Definitely.
Okay, so
But there's rarely
for then from her.
There's rarely an occasion like this is what I said the other day. It's not about with this me and Good Yellow shit. It's more so like she keep it at a y'all level, and it don't highlight that this nigga's the problem. He started fucking with me. He pick in the comments. He do little slick shit all the time, say little slick shit, and a lot of time I ignore the nigga. Know what I'm saying? But then when I had enough, I say something. So it's just, you know, if you want that to stop and you want me to stop going to hell, tell that nigga leave me the fuck alone.
Just are looking for a neutral space to where she addresses the both of y'all until
When it comes to that situation, that's it. That's all. If the nigga leave me alone, I never say nothing about his mama. I never say nothing to him. I don't have to. I don't care about you. You just like the nigga Brave. He up here talking. You notice I'm not responding to him because I don't give a fuck about him.
Fuck you.
It's that simple. If you leave me alone, I ain't gonna keep going. Feel me?
Okay. So Miss Nitra did say in the audience, Slim, that y'all want her to fix the issue that y'all have.
For me, the only reason why I say that is because, like, I know how to come in somebody's place. Like, if I go to your panel, it be people, like, I'm surrounded by motherfuckers I don't like today. And you see, I'm not arguing with them. I'm not cussing them out. None of that. Long as we keeping it respectful, feel me, they can tell me how much they don't like me, disagree with what the fuck I did. I can't get mad at you about your opinion. But when you start disrespecting me on a regular basis and antagonizing me, know what I'm saying? It hit a little bit different. That's the thing. I know how to come somewhere where, like, you know what I'm saying, this your house, feel me? I'm gonna come in here and be cordial, be cool, it's your house. I ain't gonna tap your house. Now, if they started fucking with me and you was like letting that shit slide, hell yeah, I'm finna knock some shit over.
And it's only fair. Shit.
But in order to stop that, you know what I'm saying? Because I really do fuck with her and I do see the place that they put her in, I'm telling her to tell that nigga, leave me alone. That's it. That's all.
We recap a lot, and Slim, you get the drinking and be forgetting all the little slick stuff and stuff you be saying up there on them people paneler. Nitra be falling asleep. We listened one night. Nitra had done fell asleep, was over there on the table snoring, and you was up there saying some of the craziest shit to them people. Good Yellow is not alone in the poking or the picking. He has never been alone in the poking or the picking. You do it too. So asking Nitra to say something to you that she don't feel is true, that a lot of people clearly are saying they don't feel is true, and condemning her for saying she don't feel is true is crazy. Because
the truth of the matter is, it's a lot of people that do know it's true that actually be there every day. See, y'all casual watchers that only watch when y'all feel like it or watch when something's going on. Y'all don't get to see what happens if you in there all day long when ain't shit really going on and we just chilling and a nigga down there picking and shit. They are able to see that shit. Know what I'm saying? Y'all only see, y'all get to see the motherfucking, y'all get to see the motherfucking blow up, and then y'all tune in for the blow up and be like, oh yeah, know what I'm saying? Shit, that nigga do it, that nigga Slim started this. No, you see the blow up. I ain't gonna, I mean, that's your.
Go to these FOE streets, these TikTok streets, she will send you the clip. You fall asleep sometimes, Slim go crazy on them people, all of your people. So you're telling me that if they were to get to saying how they feel in them comments, that's them poking at Slim after he done already said what he said. Girl, one day he got Miss Shell so good while you was asleep. We sat up there and cackled. Good time. Do you hear me? Slim will go off on your people at any given moment. He shows up off that clank and go off on your people. It happens all the time, Nitra.
So
Watch your blogger.
So one moment.
I don't think you tell the truth. You trying to spit us up.
Scooter, hush. This message is for you. This message is for you, Scooter. It says, respectfully, tell Scooter she goes where the wind blows. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all all this right here. This go for everybody that I done met on this whole situation. Before I met y'all, and I even said it in FOE, straight up, it's a lot of respect to the person on all this right here. It's a lot. See, one thing about Scooter, I'm not gonna hold back my feelings. That's the problem with all y'all. Brady King, I tell you, really me and him ain't never had no problem. I always got in trouble taking up for me Nitra. He ain't never did nothing to me. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. You straight up, I got 6 kids that love Scooter every day. Yeah. So my mama died and went to heaven. As if it's a heaven. Baby, I'm gonna be loved, baby. You know what I'm saying? Got my nice Section 8 apartment. Yeah. Got a lawsuit coming. Yeah. Straight up, I'm like, Slim, I'm gonna stand outside for me, baby. I'm gonna stand, and then I really do slickly. Oh, Miss, what her name? Miss Susan in the police, cause she ain't never did that to me. I always took up for Miss Nitra. So a bitch can say what they want to say about Scooter straight up. I'm good people. But I ain't finna let that motherfucker dog me. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like I say, I like Slim and Good Yellow. And y'all, why y'all talking about, well, this one did this, this one did that. All y'all done did something wrong. All y'all done fucked up. All y'all done fell by the wayside. All y'all done did wrong, baby. Straight up. Then y'all try to dog out somebody. It's so sad how black people do each other. It's sick, and the way Trump doing shit now. Baby, all of us gonna be eating out of goddamn can. The fuck?
Can I ask you what the lawsuit is for?
I get out of Miss Billy.
Don't go, Scooter. What's the lawsuit for, friend?
Shit.
You better not say that. Scooter, get your
Scooter, get down, man. Get down.
Get down. Get down.
I fell at a store. I can say that.
How much you getting it for, girl? And I need $1.
Oh, now that I don't know. I can't say.
What you shooting for?
What I'm shooting for? Shit, over 100K.
I need $1.
I see y'all in church.
I need $1.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know how much you can get for a slip and fall in the grocery store?
Wow. Boom. Oh, Bray King will get, but you know what, Bray? I ain't gonna do you like you did me. Get what? I'm gonna give you 100. I see y'all in church. Boom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't forget the boom boom room. Thank you, Miss Bella.
All right. Well, thank you, Scooter. Scooter, someone did say, and Scooter, you're gonna be crying. What's the message? Ooh, it's spooky on this motherfucker, boy. Okay. So Slim. Respectful. When it's all said and done, do you honestly see you genuinely letting it go with Good Yellow, leaving that man alone, not mentioning his mom and all that? You see yourself just cut and dry?
Yeah, I really don't. As long as the nigga leave me alone, we good.
Okay. Has he left you alone as of lately?
Really the only place, and it just made me, you know what I'm saying, be like, I'm gonna slide back, come around a little bit so it don't happen as much. But you know what I'm saying, like really the only place the nigga gonna fuck with me is in Miss Neutralized. And maybe if I come up over here. But the nigga don't come in my room, he ain't eat no better than that. And motherfucking anything else, feel me? So like, long as the nigga leave me alone, shit, I don't give a fuck about that nigga, man.
Okay, Slim. So,
and maybe I already spoke about this. I don't know. I was playing with the kids, but what is it that happened between y'all that's so bad? Like, what happened?
I think that the nigga always felt like I was trying to come for his spot, but it's what really set it off. Cause like, remember when me and Miss Nitra got into it over you and Miss Nitra getting into it, Bella? Like, I ain't know the nigga. The nigga called me a snake and all kind of shit, feel me? And that was where he first started making little slick ass comments. Know what I'm saying? But I was like, you a nobody. Feel me? So I let that shit go. And ever since then, he kept picking. But what really made it crazy was when the Shady by Slay situation happened. And I spoke on how motherfucking he was wrong for that shit. And that was it.
Okay. But I'm quite sure you wasn't the only one who felt like he was wrong, right?
Nah, but I think he's just, know what I'm saying, the nigga just didn't like the way that I said it.
So you can admit that your delivery to the situation was wrong.
Nah, I wasn't even handling it fucked up. I was just one person I wasn't with all of that she knew shit. I said, you can't tell nobody what they know. And if you didn't make sure that she understood when y'all first started talking, nigga, you cheated her out of a decision. So even if she stayed around, know what I'm saying, longer after that, She already lost in the sauce, and she fighting in her own head. So nigga, you can't just say, well, why did you stay? Shit, you told her two months later. She kind of there, know what I'm saying? So that was the reason why I went in, know what I'm saying? But other than that, I didn't go off on the nigga about it. I was just like, nigga, next time, make sure you tell somebody up front.
Okay, so speaking of tell, Braid, I see your hand. Yes.
Just a messy question for Slim, because I know some people might not have heard some of the remarks that you might have said to Good Yellow. So I was just wondering, do you regret saying that I know your dead ass mama raised you better than that? And do you maybe regret saying that you were smoking on his unalive mama? You said you was about to go roll her up in a blunt and smoke her. And do you maybe have an apology? Or do you feel bad for it? Or do you maybe want to apologize? I'm just wondering where your mind is with that. I hate to be messy.
Slim?
You said something?
Child. So the question was...
Your Honor, as a juror... Oh, go ahead.
The question was...
Do you hear that water? Just here don't know they hear.
Okay, is he peeing?
Yeah, do you hear that water from Just Here? They don't know they hear bells.
Oh, no.
Heard the whole PP.
Okay.
Wow.
My apologies to those who are listening in. Slim, the question was, do you have any remorse for the things you said about Good Yellow's mother? Do you feel like you went a little too far?
Honestly,
Your moral compass, do you feel like that was a little bit too much?
Hell nah.
Oh, goddamn.
It can get worse. And like I told people from here on out, like playing with me and messing with me and shit, and I don't want to be bothered. When I get ready to say something to you, trust me, I'm always going to hell. And I'm going to try to go as low as fucking possible. Because the thing is, y'all like to say what a nigga say it back, feel me? But I ain't asked to be fucked with. If I ain't asked to be fucked with, don't tell me nothing about what I want to say.
I got a question. Could you see that maybe Good Yellow felt a way about you speaking on the shaded situation, considering that you've threatened like 93% of the women over here, you've set a woman on fire, you've called women, misgendered them, you've done all the things, all the threats that you could think of. Could you see why he maybe felt like that was some bullshit, the fact that you even thought it was appropriate to speak on his situation, considering?
Okay.
Hi, Bella.
Bella, you gotta ask because he gonna answer that question. So can you reiterate that question?
Before I do that, because this is looking a little spooky in here. Hippie, welcome. Something you wanted to add?
Hi, Bella. I did want to add something. It's nice to hear. I know that the people in the panel are doing their 1-2 step, and I too am not a fan, Slim's biggest fan. But what I will say is, I do think in this context, we are skipping over the fact that he is right. That person does antagonize people from the comments and continuously mess with them. So the first instance was that I knew of was with Braid. Then the second instance that I knew of was with Shaded. Literally, he was on a troll page when she was up there halfway crying, picking at her, and she was like, I know that's you, and he put all smiley faces in the comments. And then he wrote me in because she had called me to a panel, I think it was Tea Time, was like, Hippie, wasn't he doing that? Because I said something that day, like, leave the girl alone, because clearly it was him, because he kept, indirectly making it known that it was him. And then he started trying to do that to me in the comments. And I was like, I think you don't know I'm going to sling you around in the first chance I get, the first panel I get. So when I did see him in Tea Time panel, people were doing what a lot of y'all are doing now, which is, well, what are you upset with him about? Well, what is the issue between y'all two? The issue is this person been trying to pick at me for weeks in these comments, and this just my first time in my mind saying, you know what, bitch, today I'm going to eat your ass up, especially since you're in the panel. So in the same context with Slim, what he's saying is true about this person. He will antagonize people from the comments for weeks and weeks. And then when people get on his neck, he like, I don't know why they got a problem with me. I don't know why they hating on me. When you been fucking with them damn people. So I understand why Slim went off, and in the same context, whenever he came to the panel, like, oh, why was Slim talking about me? He been trying to drag me, da da da. Just like Slim said, he didn't go to his panel and drag you. When FOE was talking about you on different topics, as someone who's a frequenter of FOE's panel, Slim came up and gave his opinion. Now, if his opinion is different from yours, that's fine. You can say something about it in a moment. You can go back and forth with him. But he gave his opinion about the topic. And FOE did talk about you as a topic for that duration of the time. He just tried to like overplay it and act as if Slim been dragging him for months. So I just wanted to come up and say that, Bella, that this particular person has a pattern of doing this to different people on the app. And just because it's Slim this time, I know he irritates some people, but I mean, in this case, Slim is right. He liked to fuck with people, and that day Slim said he wasn't having it. Now, all that stuff about Miss Nitra being a referee, I don't know about that. Leave Miss Nitra alone. Let the lady do what she want to do. Y'all handle yourself as men. But to the point, I do believe him when he said this man been fucking with him. And it's not one particular instance. It may be you been running your mouth for weeks, and now my mind just saying, I'm about to eat your ass up today, bitch. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to share, Bella. I just wanted to say that before the jury and the audience deliberated.
Can I jump in? Because yes, Hippie, shout out to Hip. You are very much clocking it. At the end of the day, I think a lot of that does fall back also on, like you said, Miss Nitra and FOE. It's almost like he operates like a henchman, and he takes his personal feelings and makes it be on behalf of the entire crew and crowd. And then they have to deal with it, and it falls back on the leader. So a lot of the issues and problems and situations that I have seen since I've been paying attention to FOE has been kind of Good Yellow moving around in these spaces, antagonizing creators that are already having differences with Miss Nitra, and then going ahead and continuing on the issue, and then saying he's doing it on behalf of, you know, Miss Nitra. That's just an added point. But yes, to Slim's point, yes, I can see why he would feel antagonized, especially if he feels like that's a neutral space for him. He's not bothering nobody. We should all be able to have an opinion without having to be antagonized for weeks and weeks and weeks. That's all.
Yeah, can I just say, I do love you, Lady Susan. But the one thing I will say is, I do think that Miss Nitra has, as a leader, handled that because, as I said, the reason why Slim is conversing about something is because FOE is already having the topic. They have talked about, they've had him on court, and they've talked about the way that he behave in these streets, how he go to people panel, and even they've said like him basically stirring the pot with Braid and keeping things going between Braid and Miss Nitra from him running his mouth. They have talked about that as a group, and Miss Nitra led the conversation. So I do think that she said stuff to him at different times about the way he was behaving in these streets.
I agree with all of it. I just think that Good Yellow is not alone. Slim do it too. So it's weird that we trying to say that, yes, Good Yellow is disgusting. Slim is equally disgusting, and I've seen them both do it to each other. So in this case, today's case, which is Good Yellow and Slim, to say Good Yellow started it with Slim, I disagree. They do it to each other. Good Yellow has definitely started it with Shaded. Good Yellow has definitely started with Susu. He has definitely started it with me. I've seen him start with Bradley. I done seen him start with a lot of people. I see him and Slim doing it to each other.
Slim. So
yeah, AJ, I agree. I don't know who started it between them. I was just saying that he's an agitator on a consistent basis. I don't know who started it, but I have seen them do it to each other. Yeah, I don't know who was the first person.
That is the main question. Thank you, Hippie. The main question of the day pertaining to this case: who is the antagonist? Is it Slim or is it Good Yellow? Period. Who's the problem?
Slim, where are you going to go from here? As far as Good Yellow and when you go over to FOE,
it's like it's not that's just not with Good Yellow. That's with anybody at this point. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like if you fuck with me, I'm going anybody. Just don't be surprised, man or woman. I'm going to hell. Like that's just it. That's just it. So if I feel like I'm being bothered, and you keep bothering me, I'm gonna go to hell on you eventually. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
It ain't
don't
just
be none of this shit.
Yellow. It's Duffy too. There are 3 men on that platform that really antagonize and cause a lot of problems, and it falls back on Go.
They really just ride for Nitra. I really do. Like those three, well, not even Slim. Good Yellow and Duffy are right there. I just think they ride for Nitra. Like, what the fuck you are? I think that's why Slim don't like it, because it's just crazy, like to see somebody like switch it at the drop of a dime. Like if Nitra don't like that person, then they're all gung ho. Then when Nitra say okay, then it's like okay. I feel like Duffy and Good Yellow are the two people who do that more than anybody. I don't even think Slim do that. Slim will literally go against Nitra if he motherfucking want to, like any day of the week. Actually, he's been doing it a lot. I also think, from my perspective, I feel like Good Yellow started it and motherfucking Slim farted it. I feel like Slim got with him. Slim had to get his manipulator back. He got that motherfucker hocus pocus up out of there. I think Slim just did his one too. Like, bitch, I'm about to show you. Bitch, I'm about to show you. And he showed Good Yellow, respectfully.
All right, so Ms. Nisha wanted to make it clear in the audience that Duffy is not involved. He does not act like Good Yellow. So she wanted to make that clear.
Agree with Bradley, but I do agree on that point that Duffy and Good Yellow antagonize people for Nitra. Slim antagonizes people because he don't fucking like them for Slim, or because he done had a little bit too much to drink that day. But either way, they both do it, Good Yellow and Slim.
Okay, Slim, was there anything else you wanted to add to this case?
Man, shit, I was just answering whatever questions, know what I'm saying? Shit,
Do y'all have any more questions for Slim while he is here before we make a decision?
Are you willing to like squash this with Good Yellow? At the end of the day, I think y'all both care.
I tried it already.
So what are you looking for? What do you want the end outcome to be? I think I asked that earlier, but
Leave me alone. That's it. He ain't stopped.
hey, I thought he was off the app.
I mean, well, right now, yeah, but I'm saying up until this incident, he hadn't stopped. Like the day when the Drew Hill shit happened, I was telling him, I like, bro,